Welcome to the 13th time I'm trying to film this because I keep slipping up and saying those magic words that we aren't allowed to say on YouTube. But finally, some good news, and we can get away from the confusing stuff about the election and all that. Good Lord. So many conflicting reports. For a minute there, I thought I was going to have to change my name to Mr. Confused. Boy, wouldn't that be interesting? I go to a hotel. Hi, I'm confused. Oh, well, sir, you're in hotel, bling, bling, bling. Oh, no. My name is confused. I'm Mr. Confused. What kind of a room would you like? I don't know. How many days are you staying? I don't know. Whew. All right, from the Daily Mail. Big C deletion rate for children falls to 0.01% in the U.S. More than 1 million kids have been infected, but fewer than 140 have deleted, report finds. It's good news. That's good news. A falling rate of deletions is good. The fact that I can't just report the news like an adult is not. The big C infections among American children are rising, but the deletion rate is continuing to fall, a new report finds. So, what would be the answer to infection rates rising but deletion rates falling? Well, we're doing more testing, so obviously you're going to get more infections. You're going to get more infection rates. Deletion rates are falling because, well, maybe masks are helping, maybe social distancing, maybe we're getting herd immunity, maybe the virus is mutating to be less deadly. A deadly virus does not live very long, and a virus is like you and I. They want to live as long as they can, too. So a virus that deletes its host, a virus that deletes its host too quickly is not a successful virus, and they will mutate so that way they're not so deadly so they can live longer. It could be a combination of all kinds of different factors. Herd immunity, I don't know, but that's the facts. Infection rates are up, deletion rates are down. As of November 12th, more than 1 million youngsters have been diagnosed with the Big C, the American Academy of Pediatrics revealed on Monday. This means children now make up 11.5% of all cases in the U.S. Only about 100,000, get rid of that, only about 100,000 children had tested positive by the end of July, meaning more than 90% of cases have occurred over the past 4 months. It's because we're doing more testing. Over the past 4 months, testing has ramped up. The report also finds more than 17% of all pediatric infections have been diagnosed within the last 2 weeks. Since the start of the pandemic, 133 children have deleted, meaning the deletion rate has fallen to 0.01%. So that's good news. That's a good thing. That is something that we can look at and be like, hey, I don't care why, I really don't care how at this moment. We will worry about that at a later date, but at the moment, some good news. It has fallen. Something to pull ourselves away from everything and say, there's a pinprick of light at the end of the tunnel, possibly. As a pediatrician who has practiced medicine for over 3 decades, I find this number staggering and tragic, says Dr. Sally Goza, president of the AAP, in a statement. But still good news, still something that's going the right direction. It could be worse. We haven't seen a virus flash through our communities in this way since before we had vaccines for measles and polio. Oh yeah, we haven't had this dense a population either. We haven't had it this easy to travel the world and traverse great spanses of distances so quickly. I mean, yeah. According to the report, the overall rate of pediatric Big C cases is 1,381 infections per 100,000 children in the population. Between October 29th and November 12th, 185,829 new child COVID Big C cases were reported. The jump from 853,635 to 1,039,464 means there has been a 22% increase over the last 2 weeks. Yes. So despite wearing masks, despite everything, it has gone up. that kind of tells me the cat's out of the bag. Nothing is working. We've got to find different ways to deal with it, because what we're doing is not working. We have locked down before. It did not work. We've done this. You remember? Earlier this year, we did this. We did this very thing. And it didn't work. So how is it going to work now? What's the difference? What makes it different? If anybody can explain that, that's me genuinely asking you, what makes it different? Why is it going to work this time? What makes this time better than last time? We're not doing anything different as far as I can tell. We're just doing the same thing. The same businesses are going to be open. The same workers are going to be working. So what's different? Currently, there are 12 states that report 15% or more of their cumulative cases are among children. Alaska, Colorado, Kentucky, Minnesota, Montana, New Mexico, North Dakota, Oregon, South Carolina, Tennessee, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Wyoming has the most, with more than 25% of all the state's cases among its youngest residents. Yeah. Why? Is it because youngsters are more apt to want to gather together? It's human nature to gather, and youngsters, they like their friends. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But it's dropping. The deletion rate is dropping. Gosh, I can't believe I got to watch my words as I do a news story. Like you guys aren't adults. Like, I mean, it makes me trip over my words. Meanwhile, just 2 places in the United States, New Jersey and New York City, have reported fewer than 6% of the cases are among kiddos. So what is different between New Jersey and New York City? What's the difference there? I know they're a lot more locked down than everybody else has been, but their overall cases have gone up. Additionally, over the last 2 weeks, 26 states have seen a 25% increase in child cases. That's a pretty large increase. Alaska, Colorado, Connecticut, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Utah, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming have all seen 25% increases. Whew. Just that big old sentence deserves a thumb up. Please give me a thumbs up just for that long sentence. Good Lord. Whew. Since the pandemic began, children have made up between 5 and 17.4% of total state tests. Are we testing them more? I don't know. I understand the bad news and where everybody's leading and where all the headlines are. Infections are up. Gotcha. Deletions are down. That's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. Anywho, let me know what you guys think. What is your opinion? Why are infection rates up, deletion rates down? Well, infection rates are up, I believe, mainly because we're doing a lot more testing, and there's a lot more required testing, and there's jobs now that require employees to get tested every second Friday or every second whatever period, every 2 weeks, basically. I bet that has a lot to do with it. Now, as to why deletion rates are down, there's many factors. We'll probably find out that it's a combination of factors that caused it. But your opinions matter. Let me know what you think. We're in this together, America. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.